Hola, senor.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Nice, nice.
And what are we doing here today?
I did the four session thing, right? So trying to, I guess, lay the groundwork here, and then
Yep.
make some progress and check in 3 more times. So I guess you just go over the OPGG high level stuff, and then maybe a VOD review. I think that's best.
All right, let's see that op.gg. Might be looking better than mine. What was my record yesterday? I think I went like 3-10 or
Yeah,
something.
I caught a bit of your stream.
Where was
Yeah,
I at here? Any day now. Okay, 8-12. Putting it down.
So when I hit you up like a month ago, I was like V2. Then I started playing a little more. I was doing pretty well once I started playing again, and then kind of hit a wall.
Dude, you play way too many champions, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get that tied up too. Just stick to like one or two, but I'm not really sure
Well, you don't have to be
which.
sure, you just have to choose one.
Yeah.
So which ones do you want to play?
Um, I don't know. I feel good with Lilia. I have fun with E. Pretty solid with like Kane, Diana.
Yeah, they all have their own strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah,
Which one do you like playing the most? Which one feels best in game?
probably Lilia.
Lilia? Okay. If you're gonna play
Lilia,
some
Kane.
Lilia, let's see. What's the secondary you can have? Diana's
The
pretty
thing with
close.
Yi, yeah, the thing with Yi, it's I either do like pretty well or I just get like absolutely shit on.
The nature of the champion. He's
Yeah,
going 20-0 or 0-20. There's no in between.
yeah.
Um, Lilia's ditto, I guess, is Diana. Especially where Diana builds Leandries nowadays.
Mhm.
Yeah, that will work. So, Lilia, Diana, and then here's the deal, right? If you really, really, really want to climb, like actually, you're not just pretending, then
Yeah.
what we do is we just play. You only play Lilia, and then only Diana, like if she's banned or picked or whatever. And then we're gonna do the same build, same jungle path, and then what the variance of the game is gonna be how you play the fights, not any of the shit in between, because that just like
Mhm.
clogs up too much bandwidth for a beginner.
Yeah.
And then from there, we play those fights. Then you're gonna get better at playing out the fights, and then if you win the team fights, then you get the objective. So that's gonna be the dragon and then the baron. And then with the Baron, you push and you end the game. It's basically that simple.
Yeah.
But everyone gets lost in the sauce of like what their allies are doing or what the enemy's doing or if this build's good or there's too much bullshit basically.
Yeah, I think build wise, I'm more or less consistent with that. The thing that kind of trips me up is the second thing you're talking about. It's I worry
Jungle
too
path?
much about my teammates. Like, if some shit is happening, like I always want to be there to my detriment sometimes, and sometimes it works out, but then like I fall behind in farm and other things like that.
The priority of like the priority of what you should be focused on in game should be your own champion's goal. And then there's like what's required to win the game. So it's going to be the fundamentals. Like the basic would be we're not going to play for a kill in the bot lane at 38 minutes in the game because it doesn't get us Baron, you know? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
fundamentals. Am I retarded right now? Fundamentals. Okay, and then we have our champion's goal, our fundamentals, and then it's combining with the allies. Then it's playing playing with the boys. If you
Mhm.
put playing with the boys above all of these, you know, it never works out. When it does, you do it again, it stops working out.
Yeah,
It's kind of like if you're taking care of yourself, if you don't eat well and then rest well, it doesn't matter how much you work out, you know, you're
yeah,
still going to feel like shit. So that's a tricky thing with League, but especially where I lost 12 games yesterday, I got really solid on those. So hopefully I can give you a little bit of that. Okay. And then do you want me to just load a replay in the client?
Yeah, I have the like Insight GG. We could do whatever's better.
Well, if you haven't uploaded it already, then I think this would be fine.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
And then this Lilia game.
Yeah, we could look at that one. I think the first Diana game might be a good one to go over. Yeah,
This one.
yeah.
1-4 Draven. All right. This is looking simple. You can't make one mistake or you lose. I bet you
Yeah.
get fed, die once, and then it's all over. Let's see it. Let's see it, Diana. Because you got nothing, nothing, nothing.
Yeah, this Darius is getting soloed by like Lucian. So like mid game, I didn't know what to do. They weren't pushing, so I was pushing, and then I was getting caught.
This is going to be awesome. What is there to do? Probably nothing. Dude, I'm so hyped too. I said on stream for like about a week now, I was like, I wish I had some kombucha. And I finally fucking ordered some, baby.
Not really a big kombucha guy. I'm sipping on some Cobra right now, though.
Old brew at 6 p.m. All right. You're going to be on my sleep schedule. Going to sleep at like 5. Oh, shit. I'm not a big kombucha guy either, but I've had this, I guess, desire for it for a while. I was like, fucking, let's get over this. Start topside, clear it down. Alright, Diana. And the scuttle is done now. What do you see here, Bob?
Right now, I'm trying to warn the mid laner. Kane is probably topside.
He's silver, he can't hear you. Here's Vladimir right now, okay? I'll roleplay as him. I want to hit this melee minion. And then I'm going to click around some, and then I'm going to waste my abilities, okay? Tell this guy
so
Kane's coming 1,000 times, it's not going to matter. What is on the map for you right now? That has to be your highest priority.
Bot lane, and then maybe if I have a ward, then drop a ward on his Raptors, then just recall.
Okay, first, what's Diana's goal here, like primarily?
Farm.
Farm, okay. Now we have our farm done, but where is the farm coming next?
Krugs.
Exactly. So that's one option for you. You don't have to make a play anywhere. You don't have to do anything after Scuttle Crab, but you can. So option 1 is going to be reset for those Krugs. That's fine. That's totally fine if you don't see anything on the map. And then the fundamentals, it's like we want to hit these lanes when we have numbers advantage. So Kane is topside. You can hit bot lane without any response, and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you hit mid lane, then Kane can come fight you. Vladimir is not a strong champion early, so there's not a great reason to do this. Draven and Nami are very strong early, and then Alistar is pretty weak, and Lucian's way weaker than Draven early. So if you even just show up and cast all your abilities and get CC'd by Alistar, that's fine. If you wanted to do that, because you have time to play with.
Yeah, I think I'd come down and get his flash or something here.
Right. Okay, let's see it, let's see it. It just worries me where you're like, ping the ally, that don't do shit!
Yeah, like, so I pinged the crab, like, hey, he might be there. Oh, I guess I just recall.
Then to move here makes no sense. Just move there, there's no risk. There's absolutely no risk. And if the enemy fucks up, and you're here, then you can capitalize on it. Even if Alistar combos in, you'd have to walk all the way. Okay, and then hold on. And that requires him to keep going in. And now you're wasting time. It will never work like this, you know? If you're Alistar, you clicking back in?
Yeah.
Never.
No, I'm not.
Boom. So you gotta have that
yeah.
flank. And then surprise him. You'll see it in most videos, especially on Assassins. Kane, Kha'Zix, Diana. I'm never, ever walking that way. Ever. Unless...
You're walking on their tri-bush, yeah.
Always, always. Because if there's no risk to it, you're not gonna die. Get it, you know. This position's earned for a reason. Alrighty, Diana. Alrighty. And now, a little late to the Krugs. It's not the end of the world, but you didn't accomplish anything. The worst thing you can do as League is neither this nor that. See, we didn't do the big bot play or reset for the Krugs entirely. Instead, it was a little bit of yakking off right here, you know? And that's the worst thing you can do as a jungler. Just... But it's natural, you're trying to figure it out. But the real way to figure it out, just slam into him. It's the only way I've learned any game. Dude, I played Hearthstone once, where I was trying to grind Legend in the off-season of League. And I only had so much time, and I was like, I can't learn all these cards, so all I'm going to do is lock in this aggro deck and slam into the enemy and see if I can do it. And it worked out.
It worked out?
Yeah, I never fucking, never practiced the fundamentals or any of that. Just slam, slam, slam. Can I kill him here? No. Can I kill him here? No. Can I kill him here? Yes. Oh, shit. All right, Diana. Now what?
So they bought recalled, so I'm looking mid here. Malzahr's kind of pushed up. But I'm also thinking about this Drake.
Okay.
Chunked, and then I think the Drake is easy to take here.
Can you kill Malzahar?
I don't think so. I don't know if he has ult. And my Vlad is like chunked. I don't know where Kane is.
Yeah.
If he was pathing top, then he should be somewhere topside right now too, right?
Yeah, he could path top, or he could just get level 5 and then exist bot side. Regardless of where Kane's at, he's just not that strong early. And then you should be on a mission, okay? What is Diana's goal, big man?
Farm, get to 6.
Okay. And then that dragon helps us get to 6. Killing Malzahar does not help us. Alrighty, please do the dragon. Please, please, please. No! No!
Kane here.
You. Okay. Well, you chunked him. Good enough. Nice. The scuttle crab too, man. Stop walking away.
I'll walk up.
Yeah, kill this guy. What's the deal? He's level 4. If they use their combo on you, you guys kill them. Walking away is serving you no, or is bearing no fruit. With Lilia or Diana, it's just stand your ground, get hit, and then take it from there. Do the Krugs first, yeah. Oh. Okay, so Kane's still on the map and he hasn't reset.
Yeah.
So it's totally fine to do the Void Grubs here. And then here's Mr. Scion. So what do you want to do? Void Grubs? Or Scion?
I hit the grubs and then I just ping. I think I pinged the Vlad to help the Darius here.
It's never gonna happen.
Like that.
Vladimir's never gonna go help Darius. He hasn't
I think
recalled.
this time like walks like into my jungle and stuff, and I'm like, I'm doing the grubs. So.
But which one? Oh, well, you said grubs.
It's a grubs, yeah.
Damn, just kill this guy. He's so far up the map. He's level 8. If you kill a level 8 champion when you're level 6, you get so much XP. And then he's overdoing it.
Yeah, I didn't know it scaled like that.
Yeah. Like top laners are usually harder to kill, but then if they do shit like this, you get a pretty big reward for it. And then once you kill him, you can always go to grubs afterwards. But you can't do grubs into killing this guy. This fight's not going to last for another 2 minutes.
Mine like defaults like when the top laner is like decently fed, just to stay away, not feed him some more.
Well, in this case, he's giving it to you. If the top laner is right here with 2 kills, you'll never kill him. He's all the way up here. In between the 2 turrets, below half HP. And then I can tell you Darius is going to deal like some pretty funny damage here with his ulti. And if you get that shutdown and that XP from this, you're so juiced. So, our main goal is that farm, and then the second one we want to play. Now in the bot lane where I said like get to this bush, it's because it gives you the opportunity to then interact with the lane a whole lot more. You're going to be able to attack them successfully. And then it's the same
Yeah.
deal here as you're farming. You want to at least look at these and consider them, but in this case, we definitely wanted to move to this and then try for this first. Win
Yeah.
that play, then it's always going to be better than just simply getting the objective. And then once you win the play, then boom, you get the objective. Because these are at the end of the rope. They're not required to win the game.
Right.
They're just icing on the cake. So it really sucks to give up the Scion here.
Yeah, I think the Vlad go move. Yeah, I probably should have went there.
Yeah, Vladimir doesn't have enough time. And he has a Doran's ring. He's not going to do shit. Plus he's silver. And now you are in a 1v3. Enjoy.
Yeah, Malzahar and Sam's coming down.
Enjoy. Oh. Okay, lucky. And then if I have like a single HP point, I'm staying on the map. You can farm Krug in your blue side to get Leandres.
Yeah, I didn't consider that.
Once your ulti is spent like that, then...
Oh yeah, I think I farmed just one thing and I think I'd back. Or maybe do my whole bot side here. And then just back to Leandres. Yeah, I assume my Krugs are gone. Sound was there. Now that Vlad, I'm like, okay, it's 1v3 is probably easy.
You could have killed him without him. Once you're chunked, you should recall. There you go. You gotta be on the map with HP to be useful. You just gotta do it. So you reset bot side, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, if you're trying to attack bot lane, I don't care how you do it, just do it. It's better to go this way for sure, but fuck it, okay? You've gone this way. Here the enemy is. Engage on them now. There's nothing to do if you don't, because you've already committed to moving like this all the way from Gromp, instead of going to the dragon, for example. So, QE that minion, E ulti, and just do it. Just fucking do it, you know? The alternative is so much worse. A little bit of, but, huh. They see you. They see you walk into that bush. Because then it requires so much of a mistake from them if you don't just go immediately. Yay. We start the dragon, invite them in. Nami flashes in place, perfect. And here's what we see. I mean, personally, I'm just going to W and auto-attack the Alistar. You use the E without landing the Q, so that bad boy's never coming up. You missed the Q. And now, here comes the real champions. We're trying to kill Lucian, not Alistar. Good luck getting on him. Alright, they get fucking one shot. They get obliterated one shot. Amazing.
Probably should let the Draven take it, cash in. I think I was gonna...
Main deal there is just save your abilities for the carries. Alistar's engaging. Who's gonna follow up? The Kayn and the Lucian, so use the QE on the Lucian. Camps, very nice, very nice. Hey, take the Krugs too, don't be scared. Let this guy kill you on Krugs, it doesn't matter, but don't just give him up, okay?
No, I just assume they're gone forever.
Well, you can Q him. You're doing red, right? You can just Q over the wall and check. Don't assume. Let's see. Let's see, I would bet that they're up. Boom. You need all the food you can get. Or else the cold brew has no purpose, you know?
Yeah.
Drink that bad boy on an empty stomach, you'll you'll be taking damage. Well, we have 6 kills. We're in the mid game. It's winnable. So now, the farm is done. Is there any play for you on the map?
Maybe I go get mid. Grubs are gone, so it's like the only thing I can do.
Okay. Malzahar has ulti and you don't have ulti. So it's going to require quite a bit for you to attack mid.
Yeah, when I play Diana and I have no ult, should I just...
Well, you
I
can't
just not be
attack.
so proactive? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't attack, but what can you do if you have no ulti?
Scare them off. Invade, maybe.
Invade without ulti? 3 people show up, then what? Yeah, then what?
Yeah.
And then scare them off, that doesn't exist. Tell your ally to play safe, doesn't exist, okay? There's only kill, contest, or defend. And since you don't have ulti, then you can contest. So what that looks like is if the enemy's showing up to fight, then so do you. But you don't fully commit. And if they back off, then you don't chase them. So, where they're attacking Vladimir, you can move right here. From here, you have options. If they keep fighting, you can go mid. If they don't, then you can go bot lane and help your bot lane take that. 14 minutes, you have the winning bot lane, effectively. And you want to try to attack these lanes while you can. There is nothing to do topside because Sion is Thanos. So just fuck the Void Grubs, fuck the red side, and then Vladimir is just getting pushed in. So if you can test here, if you can test in the mid lane as well, then it becomes a problem. Because then you have to fight Kayn and maybe the Alistar as well. Whereas if you bring it all bot side, then it's only Lucian, Alistar, maybe Kayn. No Sion, no Malzahar. They have TP, I don't trust them to use it in silver. So, that's your best bet. And you have to find this attack as Diana entering the mid game, or it all falls apart. Because Diana gets to coast into the mid game, but then if you don't make anything happen, then you keep going like this. And then every single enemy champion is going to be like scaling like that.
Yeah.
So no attacks, you don't put them down, and yeah, they're going to outscale you. Come on, man, this is never going to work. You can't just walk at him like that. Come on. Come on, get in the fog of war. Come on. There you go. Sion's bot lane. Well, at least we can 1v3 him.
Yeah.
Once again, Sion's never, ever going to walk up if you show. So, try to get the flank. Let Draven be the bait. Because now he's running, and it's so much harder. It is so much harder.
Swift March. Yeah, Swift March, you moves.
Still, let him walk up then. We gotta cover this fucking distance. It's never gonna happen. Swift March. They gotta nerf boots of swiftness, man.
Yeah, he builds Dead Man's too, I think, after this. I'm like, alright.
Amazing, he walks in here.
And I missed my Q. Yeah.
Don't hesitate, just kill. He's what? Just QEW. Just do it. What I'm seeing is there's too much thinking going on. Then you can't defend this. It's already happened without you. You have to just keep attacking bot lane. Your ulti's coming up. Good fucking luck. But that's your only option.
Yeah.
If you look at the rest of the map, there's nothing top. Can't do Rift Herald. There's no mid lane. Enjoy. If you don't make it happen, then the game's just going to keep falling apart, too. Solo kill this guy 1,000 times, it doesn't matter. Because my Draven's dead. We didn't get bot turret. Guess that's another thing with Diana. The mid game has to be like skirmishes or team fights. Even if you're fed, if you're only killing one guy, it's not good enough. Off the reset, it's back to square one. You need to farm everything. You can't skip this, even though you enter the mid game. And then here, I would clear from Krugs down, so that you can fight for the dragon. You might not have a fight for the dragon, but you're clearing towards it.
Right.
We clear up. I don't know where the hell we go from here. All right. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Ran at the bad guys and fucking ulted them. As you're doing this, just keep hitting the dragon. Never ever click around, just hit the dragon. And win the smite. Noob down. Okay. And he's taking the bot turret. Alright. Now we're fucking talking.
Try to let that cannon for Draven.
Just take it. He's silver. He won't miss it. Your ulti is up, so you can reset and then go here. If these guys are going to keep pushing...
Here now.
What?
I think I get caught here. I keep pushing bot. I get pulled up on.
That's how it's going to be. So whenever they push mid like that, look at the mini-map. They're all going to rotate.
Yeah.
You can't go one more. Run. Oh, shit.
I see them on vision. I'm like, alright.
Oh, I could have flashed away. If we lose Baron off this, you're getting banned. They should do Baron. Let's be real. Let's be real. They do Baron. Oh, Baron's not up. I'm trolling. On old season shit. I mean, damn, they can get Riftailed and Atticon, huh? Do they? No. But that's your one mistake that's gonna make you lose the whole game. This is a jungle specialty here. When you have Nothingburg lanes, 2-6, 2-3, 0-3. Vladimir's barely the only ally. Nobody even has 2 items yet. You cannot die in those silly spots. I mean, it really sucks, but what you would want to do is the same as on turn 1. When there's no gank after the scuttle, you just reset. And then the enemy will do their attack, and then you go in second, rather than being the play itself.
Yeah.
Position sucks to be in as a jungler. But the duality as Diana is that you can die a couple times fighting the right way. You can all be Saul Goodman.
Dude, I forgot about sign passive here. And I'm like, oh shit. But I want to give him the kill, at least cash in on something at this point.
Give him the kill. You gotta carry yourself, man. Ping your allies, tell them he's careful, giving them CS and shit. Just get yourself strong. And then where you have all the kills, you should definitely go Deathcap third. That's like one item that can help you carry. All by yourself. Rip.
After the sign, I probably should have just pushed the wave, then reset, right? Not going that deep.
Pushing and dying there is whatever.
Yeah.
So our team's just getting pushed in, and we're not gonna fight anyways. You got the farm. You spent their time. And then in these mid-game fights, you have to go in second. Your allies are dog shit. Like you can't engage for them. You don't have the damage to kill people by yourself, so. So here, it's just, you want to do a back and forth of shooting Qs. That's all there is. Otherwise, you'll schizo post the engage, so. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. Throw the Q, try to hit Alistar. Malzar shield, something. But play with the distance. If you get engaged on and die, it doesn't really matter. Alrighty, and then if I'm in this game, I'm going to Krugs. Clear all the camps. And then get this. There you go, the top wave. This is why you should go Death Cap. You can get all this farm, but Unending Despair isn't enough not to carry this shit. Once Kane shows, it's kind of like an indicator that these guys are coming.
Yeah, I think I greeted for the turn here.
Yeah, look at this fucking map. Look at where your allies are. And they don't do Baron after this? Are we fucking yoking right now?
I think they do Baron after this. They have to, right?
They do shitty Atacon. Amazing. They don't even see it. No one's even pinging it. Amazing. That should lose you the game right there.
Yeah, I don't know. Games like this, where no one's like sidelining or anything, I feel like I have to go and do it myself.
Which you can't, so don't.
Yeah.
If we go back... Jeez, that was so long ago when we died. Pushing this wave, that's fine, that's fine. Leave. Just leave and you're winning. You can't do it yourself. 25 minutes, you die, you lose Baron, the game's over. Can't do it. Because you have to let things happen rather than trying to force them to happen. And what you'll find, where I say go in second in the fights, if we ever find an opportunity here, is that you let things happen. You let the enemy attack your allies, abilities are spent, HP is spent, you get in there, and then you can kill the first person, then the next one, then the next one.
Yeah, that's what I learned from like playing a bunch of Yi. It's like, don't start the fight, you know, kind of want to be like the last one to join in, get all the resets.
Be late to the party, especially when the party has 3 and 7 Darius, 1 and 4 Draven.
It sounds like full build. Level 18. It's another thing, like the levels. Like my teammates, they level 14, going against the level 17.
Yeah, that part never changes. Wait, they have the GA one? I swear I haven't seen the GA Atacon in
I was about to
forever.
say the same thing, right? I only see the flower one recently.
Was it glitched? Like, I thought they just removed it.
I think the first one I've seen probably like 30 games.
It must have been glitched for a patch because it was only flowers. Okay, and the boys are dead. Mistake here is that you're taking a fight in the jungle. Okay. We're doing our camps. The enemy's pushing. Job's done. Now, you want them to push mid and then keep pushing into your base and take a fight here. Not all the way up there. And then our second goal is kind of to get to the top side of the map so that we can contest the Baron.
Yeah.
Path this way, you say you want to fight them, which isn't going to happen. Everyone's literally clicking backwards. All right. And we know now we don't want to make it happen. So now this is a little bit of nothing. Mm-hmm. It's neither this nor that, and that's the problem. It's just like that first gank where you're like going back and forth.
Yeah.
So. All right, and that's the beginning of the end. Just one little funny Alistar combo there. And in no dimension can we ever contest these guys with GAs. Darius is looking over the wall, you know? Fuck this. Run.
Yeah.
The GG. There goes the battle.
Wait, isn't that crazy though? Like after, did they kill Sion there and then he just comes back
Did they?
to the GA?
I'd be surprised if they kill Sion.
Oh, okay, that wasn't Sion. That was
Boom. Bet that would mess up Sion's groove. He would die, come back. Normal Sion, and then die again.
yeah.
What do you think after watching that?
Probably forced some stuff that shouldn't have. Like the split pushing.
Yeah,
Probably should have played more aggressive in the bot lane if they were actually winning.
it's like when you don't play for the right things and you're always going to overcompensate. 'Cause
Yeah.
the overcompensation is like that top push. Whereas like a good fight would have been the one time we needed to stay bot lane and then push
Yeah,
for
when
the
they all
turret.
pulled up on them.
That's a good one, and it can go either way. You might win it, you might lose it, but I can tell you if the game keeps going, you're going to lose anyways. So,
Yeah.
we just play our chances then and there. No need to delay. Anything else?
Stay more disciplined on the camps, like especially during the mid game. I'll only clear like one quadrant instead of resetting, going to my Krugs in this game at least.
I want
I
to be
think I was like
disciplined.
what?
Huh. I was going to
I
say
was like
like
6 years per minute, something like that. This game.
yeah, 216. 216 can be okay if you're getting the plays off too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to be disciplined on the farm, but the farm needs to like be leading into the play, and there just wasn't any. There wasn't enough of the proactive plays that got stuff done. Like just trying to make it happen, where you show up with the boys and you just do it. You just attack, and if it works, nice. You progress the game, and if it doesn't, oh well. But there wasn't. You didn't play those chances, and that's the only chance that you have to win the game to progress the game state for you and your team to push it forward. No amount of defending, stalling, waiting, and scaling is going to help when your allies suck this much.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You follow football?
No, not. I've never really watched football. Why?
Because there's like this whole debate last year talking about how some quarterbacks are like game managers and some of them are game changers. Like the game managers, they're there just to not lose the game, but the game changers are like the ones who have to win the game, right?
Yep.
Catch what I'm saying? I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of the times I kind of autopilot and end up like in a kind of game manager play style, but I'm not at the plays. I'm not being proactive enough.
A game manager playstyle in silver solo queue. Like you think that's you want to manage the Pee Wee League? Like, how
Yeah.
about we just put ourselves up to bat and then show these kids what it's about? We're gonna knock their head off. If you had death cap this game and then was attacking some stuff, you'd be in business.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I have a Diana game recently I can show. Because like I know Diana's one of these Diana, Lilia, and Master Yi, they're all champions that are on rails, where if you just do it, you're gonna keep pathing to the exact same play over and over
So I think I
again.
watched this video,
just like
then queued up Diana like right after.
Did you win?
No, that's the game we just watched.
Shit. Okay, let's see, Mrs. Diana. Obviously, we're gonna full clear. I ran blue smite. Weird. Alrighty, and then I have the option to invade that Kiana because she had ganked, but I don't want that because I'd rather help the Yasuo lane. Because if I help Yasuo, then It's a 1+1. We combined. We're friends.
Yeah.
And plays us like a royal fucking idiot.
Double scuttle.
Scuttle and his Raptors. This guy is
And his Raptors.
fucked. I can't believe Kiana went bot. I can't believe it. If you can ever get this shit on Diana Lilia, it's over for the enemy. Their
Yeah.
respawned Raptors Krugs is just obliteration. They never catch up. Oh yeah, I don't go Krugs because he reset. Or because he died. When they die, they have home guards and they're back on the map faster. Cleared the camps. It's not even a question. We're clearing every camp. And then once it's done, then where the game state is at depends on like where the game state is at is gonna like be the variance. So now we're on the
Right.
bot side. I don't care if Kiana's here. I'm level 6. Um, it doesn't really matter if this is warded. I'm entering the river, and I'm just gonna let it fucking rip. I'm just gonna walk right at them without any remorse. Okay, they click back. That's fine. This shit's warded for sure. And now from here, I could stay bot, but the play's already over. Will they walk up and random die? No. And then I would have to
Yeah,
wait.
like
Go
what I would
ahead.
probably do there is just sit in the bush, maybe longer than I probably best, and maybe wait for something to happen and then join in. That's kind of what happened, like that first turn, right? When I was all the way, if you remember,
Yeah.
and we just got their flash and wasted a bunch of time, was late to the Krug respawn. I see what you're saying. You just try the play. If it doesn't work, then you're out of there.
Yeah, because you only have so much time to play with.
Hmm.
Like with Hearthstone, you have turns, and you only have so much mana each turn. Have you played
Right.
Hearthstone?
I haven't, but my friends have. A little bit about it.
So each turn you gain 1 extra mana. So let's say I have 3 mana. That means I can
Yeah.
spend cards that equal 3 mana. Like I use those. Let's say I use a card that costs 2 and one that costs 1, and then I'm out of mana. I have to end my turn. The turn's over. I can't play
Hmm.
any more cards. The sooner I reset, the sooner I can play more cards. Then we're in
Yeah.
business. More cards we play, the more value we have. The more plays you do, the more value you have. But in League, you're playing these chances, especially as a jungler. So if this is warded, if it's not, regardless, I'm going to pass like this because LeBlanc has W'd in. There is no
Mhm.
dimension where like I can play it like this or like go here. So we just have to beeline there. And then where they immediately walk away, and especially once I show the minions, I'm like, okay, it's warded. And then since it's warded, that's fine. Play's over. I just full cleared my jungle and I'm level 6. And then I'm not going to wait for them to crash the wave for the potential of a dive that might not even happen because we don't have a CC support. And I don't know these guys. These could be bad guys in the bot lane, okay? I'm going to keep
Yeah.
myself safe and get back to Gromp. She's never treated me wrong.
Right.
To the top side. Praying Kiana's on this. I will kick anyone's ass right here.
Kennan's missing too.
And then where she's not on grubs, I'm trying to find her and kick her ass because I'm so strong.
Yeah.
QE, and then
And you
E
get the nice
ulti.
combo here with Yasuo. Yeah.
You always want to be pressing forward for that next Q in case she like gets away somehow. Because
Mhm.
even if you take a turret shot at full HP, it doesn't matter. And then our first priority, the farm. Give me that raptor. And choose the grubs again because I don't know if her Krugs are up. And I don't want Trundle, the asshole, or who is it? Whoever their mid laner is to come interrupt me.
Yeah, the Kennan. Yeah.
Rinse. Take the grubs, and now we continue the play here. Even though my farm is up, Kiana cannot get my blue side. She can barely make a play bot side, and if she does, I'm not going to be there in time anyways. So we
Hmm.
persist the play, try to kill Mr. Trundle before we go back home. Take a trip to Europe, try to get a wife before I come back home, you know? And he
Get
ran
his out of
away.
there. Yeah.
Fuck. The worst ad to ever exist. Her face doesn't move. And check it out. They changed the frame. Her face still doesn't move. Who's clicking this? Who the fuck does that appeal to? I don't know why the fuck I reset to get bot side. JK, I don't know why I reset. I could have just got Leandri's. It's a commentary debuff. And then on that same deal where we're on rails here, it's going to be the full clear into a play, guaranteed. Bing, 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 bing. Get the Leandries to the bot side. Kill this guy. The play is done. Do the fucking camps. Don't worry, Yasuo. I'll show up. I'll show up second and kill all these guys. I can't believe I killed them
The
all here.
flashy. Yeah.
Fucking eat my stats, bitch. Boom. Fucking Q. Dude, I could have killed her. I couldn't believe how little damage they dealt. Now this is ultra doable for anyone on Diana because she's on rails. You get fed and then you're going to end up in these spots fighting at the right time, but you just simply have more stats. And when you
Yeah. She levels
even
someone
when
with
you
no
don't,
item.
you're going to fight these regardless.
Yeah.
The game is so much more fun too when you can get on this rather than playing safe and danger pinging the allies and hoping, praying, waiting, sitting there. Like League is a game that's meant to be played fast.
Hmm.
Designed for some Asian teenagers. So, I would say, well, since we went over Diana here, but runes are exactly the same, except for the attack speed and then legend haste.
Classic room page.
Yep, you know that one. And then for the items, luckily the Leandris is just ultra juiced on Diana nowadays. That item's so like easily accessible. Shink. You know, I guess Locket is buildable in Diana, but probably shouldn't do that. That'd be too much.
No way. Really?
Maybe. Like, I've been playing Vi Pantheon. You go Black Cleaver Sundered and then Locket.
Yeah.
Because Locket gives
Well,
very similar stats to Unending Despair,
yeah.
but it's way cheaper.
Cheap, yeah.
Mark Prez, Ninja Tab, plated steel caps. Yep. I think Swordpin Boost will just be better for you in lower elo. More damage. More tankiness. Like, these cost more too. Eh. So other items are pretty bad. Pretty lucky that Roa sucks on Diana. Glad we don't have to build that one.
Yeah, I used to, before the people started running Leandries, which is Nashers into Lichbane. More bursty.
Yeah, that build always felt like just an ultra win more. Do nothing and then hope it all works out. What's nice about the Leandries into Riftmaker is that it gives you HP. So then you can play
Yeah.
like an asshole. You can actually get hit. Versus just hanging out. Like, even when Diana got it, it never felt good.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like I was along for the ride. I mean, we're always going that Leandries first, and you can do Riftmaker or Bloodletter second. more often than not, it's going to be the Rift Maker. It's just more ability power, and then you don't need that
Passive nice.
magic pin
Yeah.
shred. What's that?
So the passive on Riftmaker's nice.
Yeah, it doubles that conqueror. So you're just
Yeah.
wailing on him. And then from there, then you have the variants of just all of these. Sometimes if you're the boots are dependent on like how the game state is. If it's going to be more active, then you can get the boots early. But if you're just sitting on the free boots and you have a lot of gold, then you can get the Riftmaker way earlier by delaying the Swordpin boots.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good option. Yeah, and then from there, these are your good 3 or 3rd, 4th, 5th items. Because even if you go an extra tank item after an unending, it doesn't really work too well. And then there's Void Staff. About that time, late game, when they have some magic resist and whatnot, it's time to get that. Ew.
So I guess I kind of have to almost limit test, not limit test, but stop playing so timidly, right?
Well, you have to try to attack and fail, you know?
Yeah.
If you were playing basketball, you'd have to shoot the ball and then fail. You can't be passing.
Mhm.
But it's natural to be like scared of that at the beginning. But
Yeah, right now
right,
I'm
so,
just getting the ball and holding it, looking at the rim,
so
and
we're
then just
path and
passing it.
bot, we're doing it, and then we're resetting. If there's nothing to do, you don't have to do it. You know, we don't have to run undeterred against Alistar or something. But time for the gank, do the gank. Gank's done, leave, reset, do it again. Everything has its time. And what's real nice about Diana, where she's so basic, is that you can get a feel for these timings pretty early on. I would say in 3 games, you'll probably have a pretty good feel. And then once you understand them a little more, then you can start messing with them. Like, what if I spend so much time doing this or that or that? And then
Mm.
we're really talking.
And in the mid game,
Right.
still stay on the camps, look, work with the
Mid game isn't farm
Fed
first.
teammates.
Yeah. Mid game, our goal is to team fight to get an objective. Then get our farm and then like contest slash defend. And just know, like, if you if you don't attack shit like mid game, you like lose because of nothing happening. So fight regardless.
Yeah.
Very articulate right there.
Oh, it makes sense.
Nothing to lose except the opportunity to fight itself, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Alrighty. I think that's a good start.
Yeah, I'm ready to queue up. I'll get back to you. Won't be here next week, but play some games and I'll hit you back and book the next session.
Cool. All right, sounds good. Best of luck. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, speak to you soon. Thanks.
No problem. Peace.